Welcome back to week 3, building resilience and coping mechanisms. Would love to know how you're enjoying this challenge. I look forward to give me a like or a comment, and I look forward to talking to anybody who would like to reach out. This week is cultivating emotional resilience. Now today it's talking about strategies to bounce back from the setbacks and build emotional resilience. We highly sensitives can really take setbacks hard, very hard. And a setback could be criticism, it could be a conflict. But we take it hard because we are so conscientious and we try so hard. We really do, and we put everything into it. We're very, very conscientious. And the other day I was attending a webinar, which I loved. And after lunch, one of the a familiar face appeared at the webinar, and I thought, oh, I gotta leave. I've got to get out of this webinar. I can't stay. And the reason why I say that is a few years ago, she had asked me to make a whole lot of food for her for an event, and I made it all, and she didn't pay me. And I found out from others at the time that she has a way of commissioning people to do things, getting them to help her organize events and all that sort of thing, and then reneges them the payment. So it wasn't only with me, it was with a lot of other people. But it really affected me because I put everything into it. So, I forgave and forget because of my HSP skills and who I am and what I've done personally for personal self-development and all that. But then a couple of years ago, she phoned me back up and asked for another favor. And I thought, this time I told her how I felt. And halfway in one of my sentences, she hung up on me. So she appeared on this webinar and I thought, oh. So I very quietly and with dignity and grace explained to the host of the webinar that I had to leave and would explain it to him later. And he was okay with that. He was fine with that. Was this the right thing to do? I don't know. It was the right thing for me to do. Others would have stayed, but I have to recognize my sensitivity. I have to recognize what this would do to me, staying in the webinar. I would have felt very, very, very uncomfortable. It would have affected my spirit. It would have done a lot of things to me. So I thought, you know what? I got to get out of here. But by so doing, I built up my self-resilience. If I had stayed, it would not have been good for my emotions. I seized the opportunity to strengthen my self-resilience, set boundaries, and build confidence. And by doing it quietly and with dignity, no fanfare, nothing, it was just nicely done. And I realized that the old me would have kicked in and the people-pleasing side of me would have kicked in. But this time, I stood up for me and I felt really proud of myself. Stay tuned because tomorrow we're going to talk about the power of positive affirmations. Have a grand day and remember, we HSPs can and will make the difference in this world. Take care.